Hello and welcome to another episode of Games with Zane. We are playing EU4, the Third Rome, as Russia. And we just got out of war with the Ottomans. We were able to take a little land. We did not accomplish the actual goal of helping Persia release. But, I mean, we were suffering a lot. The Ottomans also suffered a lot. But we did get something that was, I think, beneficial to us. So Serbia expanded, Georgia definitely expanded, taking all of their core territories except for one, and I got a little bit here in the east of the Caspian Sea. So what do we got here? State-appointed lay members. Let the Holy Church be. 50 admin. What's our monarch power, or our patriarch authority? Let it be. Let it come up just a little bit. See if that will help with any more conversions. Anyway, we have things to do as far as recovering. So we're going to have to recover for a while. Although our truce with the Golden Horde is going to be coming up in roughly a year, but they are weak enough, we should do that and that will complete our mission. So we got a royal marriage offer from Serbia. We will accept that. We've got a province to, yeah, so we need the points for that, and that'll be okay. And who else from Georgia? We have lost a claim where? Ackerman? Where? Right there. It'll be fine. We will accept that royal marriage. And we can get our core going. Lovely. We've got some attrition happening. One of these should be moving. Yeah. Lovely. So they're split, they're moving, claims fabricated by the Ottomans, it's fine. Can we claim another region? That would be nice, interesting. Claim on an area, I need 50 to be able to do that. We're close. Discovered an agent from God knows where. We got more furs. Lovely. So we can't claim anything over here. Got, what is this? Sinop. Sinop. It's right there. So it's not Ezarum. Trebizond. There's Ezarum. Trebizond. And here. It would be good to maybe hand over to our vassal, honestly. Kiva. Kiva's a lot. That is much more of this area, which would be nice to get. So what all is that? These two's at this. Okay. Rum is another, we're not that interested in it. Merv. Down here. Okay. Which I think getting a claim on Kiva right now would be probably a good thing, since some of that is probably about to break away. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. We have a lot of recovery to do. We can go ahead and reduce our army maintenance. We're making a little money, not much. We'll reduce that a little bit further. So why are we making so little money? Advisor, state maintenance, fort maintenance. Are all of our forts still on? Well, all of them don't need to be on. We can probably kill off some of these, several of these, like Novgorod. We did learn that we don't have enough forts kind of in this area. We want to stop the same type of deal where the Ottomans are able to just come in here and sweep my backside. We'll probably want to put a couple of forts in this area down here. Not too much, but enough. We can also put down these forts. Back here. Kazan can lower its fort. Probably this here on the Urals as well. Very good. So that should improve our income a little bit. Not quite as much as we would like. Some of this is probably from reinforcing. We need 21,000 men. We also definitely want to keep an eye on any attrition developing from armies that are recovering. Say if they recover too much. You just hanging out in Constantinople. We don't need you doing that. We can have you come back up and say there. Now they're already on getting the Uzbek separatists taken care of, but they're still hanging around and besieging things, or sieging things. So that is it's good and interesting. They are walking, not. Regional nobles challenge Russia. Local nobles are not satisfied with their granted privileges. They demand more rights and are willing to back this up with a rebellion against the Tsar. We could crush them. We can give them more local authority, gain loyalty from them, use taxes for 20 years, and manpower. We can reform society. Well, we're not going to reform society. That's just silly. Yes, we are suffering a little attrition here. So we've got too many horses and infantry for this. We could just move them somewhere with higher supply limits. I mean, is that 35? So Moscow doesn't do it. St. Petersburg will, though. Move you to St. Petersburg. Where is this? It's only 19 of them. B-R. No R. There we go. Over here. Oh, so why don't you move there? And we will increase army maintenance for a moment. We'll wait for you to get there and then we will crush them. We've got attrition being suffered down here as well. Why? Cost of merchants has expired. 17, 19. 21. How about you move there? $19. I'm sure there only needs to be one in this area anyway. How about you come around here? Discover the Ottoman agent. And with a tick, we will crush them. The Boyars will get over it. Cossack aggression. With who? Georgia? Moving quickly, horseback. No waste to Ottoman countryside. Ho ho! Well, that's fun. This matter is definitely beyond our control. Sorry, Ottomans. Not really. So now we can reduce our maintenance again. So a couple things that we're going to want to do. Military leaders left us. That's sad. As for future issues with institutions, we are going to want to build a university, which we will get soon, and a trade station in St. Petersburg. This will give us better chances of having some of the next institutions fire in St. Petersburg, which would be really nice. So not global trade. We're definitely not going to get that. It is not the highest trade node. But manufactories, So here, if we build the trade station and increase our our development there, we have the possibility of having manufactories fire, and the same with enlightenment. If we have a university in 1700, we also have the chance of that firing there. So we'll go ahead and get those built, and our truce with the Mongols has expired. So what we're going to do is we're going to get one of our leaders, like the siege leader, and we will raise our money again, and we'll wait a month. Another military leader has left. And Uzbek conquest of Serbia. What? These are military might to safeguard our settlements in Siberia. Okay. That one's fine. So now let's declare war on the Mongols. Well, the Great Horde. Whatever's going on here is kind of curious. They don't seem to be... Maybe they are dealing with it now. But these are Kivin separatists, Uzbek separatists. They've got some separatists going on over here. Well, that's there. Let's go ahead and see about raising war taxes. That puts us in the positive just by a hair. And they were white, and we'll start sieging that down. Yeah, so they're now starting to get this back with their massive armies. How exactly are they doing? Military, armies, rivals. They've already recovered some manpower, but they are relying almost entirely on mercenaries. Alright, and the siege is over. So we didn't make very much use out of the war taxes. That's okay. And have them revoke claims on just all my things. All of them? Yeah. And we take all your money. You don't have much, but that's okay. We complete our mission. Alright. So we got increased tax bases here. Tolerance of the true faith is increased. We can go ahead and core that. Let's see our next mission. Our manpower does definitely need to recover. Protect our brethren. Here, owned by Russia. Where is that? Which one is that? That's the one that just expired, right? Yes. We get from monthly autonomy change. It'll be a long while before we can do anything about it. We're not going to be incorporating Georgia anytime soon, I don't think. Manpower reserves definitely need to recover. I don't think we're going to get it to the max before we do anything else. In fact, our truce with the Ottomans will probably expire before our manpower gets even close to what this needs, 90%. Let's see about protecting our brethren here. We'll go for that. And reduce our army maintenance. So we gain money again. New statesman. So let's see. Which is it? We're almost there. Recent uprising. Alright. goods produced fur. Fur makes a ton of money. So let's get a little buffer. Trust your neighbor. Very nice. And so with that, we'll call our diplomat from Pomerania. Yeah, we'll get a little buffer in our income, and Lubeck is now taking over here. Interesting. Lubeck, Bremen, and Hamburg. It's starting to look like Denmark is finished. Defender. Yeah, Denmark is finished. What kind of Catholic zealots? What should we do with that diplomat? They like us. They really like us. Georgia also likes us. I don't have any more room for another diplomatic slot. We are putting Diplo power against them. I mean, I guess it's Hungary. Hungary's the only one that's not 200. Let's improve relations here. And let's see if we can fabricate any claims here. Our marriage has ended, and Georgian pretender rebels. We can probably help out with that. I don't think we need a full stack of fully maintained stack. I mean, they've got some here, we've got them. It'll probably be fine. If anything else, it will weaken them. So we need 50 against Poland to be able to claim another area in Lithuania. A brilliant diplomat. One young man in our diplomatic corps has distinguished himself significantly. He is a truly gifted individual and utterly loyal to Russia, benefit the nation. Just won diplomatic relations, reduced aggressive expansion. How long? For only 10 years? So that temporary diplomatic relations slot is only good in certain situations, when you're already over your diplo limit. Okay. Let's he can serve God. So we won that. And we can go ahead and build our trade station here. Diet held has ended, decline of the nobility. They're having internal conflicts. They are also a tributary of the Ming. The Mongols are a tributary of the Ming. They are a vassal of Ori, but Ori is a tributary of the Ming. Okay. Colony's moving along. Missionary in Riga is getting close to being done. He's much closer than he was. Self-sustaining colony. Excellent. Now we are running up against many of the Asian hordes. It'd be nice to attack them at some point, to move much further south. We've gained a couple core provinces. That's very good. Another thing that could help our economy is making places states. Let's see if we can take a look at the land value of some of the places that we have. Crimea, I believe, would make a great state. Yes, it would. So we'll make Crimea a state. What about Azov? Azov makes a decent state. What about here? That's okay. That's better. We'll go for that, especially since it is already my culture group. We'll go ahead and do Azov as well. It's not bad, we get a whole point out of it. 2869, I don't think so. It's alright, we've got some places to make cores. That takes up most of our points, but we'll get them soon. Benign neglect. It seems that the government that governs the least governs the best as far as those outside the capital are concerned. Our non-involvement has proved beneficial, and the local economy is booming. They can do things on their own. If it moves, tax it. And so if it moves, draft it. Get local trade power, local tax modifier. It'll be taxes or trade. Which one do we have the biggest benefit out of? Tax. Trade is definitely tax right now. All those things are pretty even. It's very nice. If it moves, tax it. And so we're starting to gain some men. That's very nice. Build things again. Biggest thing I'm interested in is taking care of some of these cores. We've only managed to get one of the objectives in the Age of Reformation. When does this start? Global trade has been discovered. Okay. So it could be a little while. How close are we? We won't be if we continue using our admin points. Rebels have crossed the border. Oh, interesting. We've got no one in the area. But you are a group of 19. You can move that way, and you will be, I guess, the ones that patrol the east. Kazaki separatists. Yeah, I'm sure they have religious zeal. How far are we from completing? Just a couple. We've got to finish our cores that will make us more money. But we definitely should attempt to finish this off. Proof relations, tolerance of idea cost reduction. Our agent was discovered. Oh, but before that ticks, we should attempt to, oh wow, do another group. We can't. We've already done it. That's okay. But we can do one here. Let's see about fabricating another area claim. I don't think we are interested in Sogmatia. That is this area. I mean, at least not yet. Where is that? Lean. Lean, Ravine. I don't see the last one. I see these two. I don't see the other one. Right here. So, so is that one? And Poland has the other. That's this up here, which also isn't our culture group, West Emperor. That would be this right here. That one looks appealing. Let's go for that. Alright. Got another self-sustaining colony, and yay, that allows us to expand further out. How much further on this one? Not much. Oh, look at that winter creeping in. That's awesome. Two of a kind. No, the Queen is as brave as our Janina. Military tactics and organization have been of great interest to her. In addition to her daily sword practice, she spends many hours each day studying the art of war. During the last few months, she has become better acquainted with one of our most respected commandants. And he, in turn, has taken our Queen under his wing, teaching Janina everything she wishes to know. Now Queen Janina has asked us to make the Commandant an offer, claiming that he would make a much better advisor than the Commandant currently employed. Queen shall have it? Level 3. I don't know if I can afford him, even though he would be cheaper. 50 military power. We do have a level 3, though I think that is half price anyway. He's getting older. He is likely to die soon. And he's not 70 yet, but he is getting up there. I think Janina has a point. Oh, and look, our truce with Lithuania and Poland has expired. We're just now barely getting manpower back. So let's take a look here. Level 3 discipline. Yeah, so we already have a half cost. This guy is much younger. Do we go ahead and pay for it now? Or do we wait until he dies? I don't see much of a point either way. We have him for as long as possible. Let's have the other guy retire. Yeah, he's still in the pool, but he can retire. He'll be fine. So now we have a delicate issue. Do we go to war with Poland and Lithuania? Who all is Poland allied with? Brandenburg, Moravia, and Verden. Verden is right there. They don't have a whole lot going on for them. Look, Denmark is almost out of the picture. Like, all the way. If we declared war on Lithuania, Venice is defender of the faith. The others would come in. Pomerania and Sweden would come in, but Serbia and Hungary would not, because Hungary is in massive debt. They only have a little bit of... Yeah, they need to recover, I need to recover. Let's continue recovering. Maybe see about getting at least one more of the ideas taken care of before we declare war on them. It'll give us some time to finish recovering. Got a Master of the Mint. Let's see. Got a little cash, not much. We could take a look around at what our taxation levels are like. See if we can find any place that would be extremely beneficial to us, like Novgorod. Gained a core province. It doesn't look like much in this area would be beneficial to add. Discovered an agent. Crimea would be good for taxes. So would right here. military leader is gone, and we can make another place of core. What? Nogai separatists. What kind of powers can we use? None. So where are they at? All in the places that I have recently acquired. You are taking attrition. That's no good. Just a little bit. I think we're not going to worry about it too much and just go ahead and increase autonomy here. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. We'll see you in the next episode.